Hey, what up? It's Kylie. This time we're going to be reacting to vocals out of foreground. Don't know what that is, but my mic ain't pointed the right way. Ooh, but now it's in frame. These are the things I should set up beforehand, huh? Is it okay if it's in the corner like that? Is that gonna... Was it in the corner in my other videos? I haven't even edited them yet. I don't know. Is that bad? Is that bad? That you can see it in the corner. Is that gonna fuck everything up? Is my day ruined now? But like if it's that far out. See, that's out of frame, but now it's further away. Don't have much room to zoom, so I can't... I don't know why that would matter. Oh, because I could scoot up. Maybe that'll help. Oh, there we go. I said there we go. I have no idea if that helps. I guess that's better. Can I go like a little left? But then I'm just gonna move my body left. Let me steal it. What the fuck am I doing? It works, right? You can hear me? I don't know how that question was supposed to help. Anyways, we're going to react to this. One of these days I'll start something off smoothly. Okay, this is GM, AJJ. Good morning, Andrew Jackson Jr. That's what we're going with. I kind of like the noises. Yeah, I'm hearing kind of like a underground sonar ping. Underground. Underwater, like sort of. I like that. The little like zippy noise, like. Oh, I see what they mean already about vocals out of foreground, because I feel like the sounds are taking center stage, like the instrumental sounds are. I don't know if instrumental is the right word. The electronic sounds. Because I can't really hear what the fuck they're saying. Like I can tell that they're saying something, but it is out of foreground. So we've cracked this code. Nice little kick. A little groovy like bass going under it. I'm not sure if it works though, because there's not really any progression on the beat. It's more of just a beat loop. So normally you would want some vocals to like maintain your attention through it, since it's just looping and you get bored. But like, there's nothing to really latch onto. My ear doesn't have anything to... What are they doing? I guess I could look at the visuals. They're waving a camera around. Oh, that was... no structure to that whatsoever. Really just a loop. Because, like, the beginning sounded like the end. I didn't even know it was about to cut off. Anyways, we got 34 ED min crunch. We've got a rectangle, not a square. Because the sides are different lengths. I know things. I remember my geometry. Ooh, it is crunchy. Oh. I see what they're going for. The kick is kicking droplets out onto the screen. Oh, and the droplets are another layer. Okay, I see you. See, so there's like a second layer of video. That's, oh, and when the kick isn't hitting, the droplets just kind of stop. That's a fun effect. It's not like a super polished implementation of it, but that's a cool effect. I don't know what's in the background. Like that purple thing? I don't know. Very shaky, like hand shot footage of like, what is it though? I can't tell if it's like a salt flat or if it's like a macro shot and it's just some really tiny shit that's fucking with all perspective, you know? This is very fucking noisy. This is crunchy as hell. Just like static days. I saw birds fly out, but it's just some of the bubbles, like, you don't see the whole thing, you just see like the bottom edge of it, and it looks like, see, it looks kind of like bird wings at the top. You feel me? They kind of stopped doing it, but it was cool. Jesus, this is just noise. It's getting noisier as the song goes on, I think. I don't think it was this static at the beginning, but the distortion must be like... Sounds like a vacuum. It sounds like a vacuum sucking shit up, and it's... Okay, jeez. Again, no, like, intro or outro. Just kind of constant sound levels. Anyways, F-min. Oh, F-min. These must all be, like, chords, like F minor. But if that's true, then everything that they've ever done was been in minor, I guess. They said fuck a major. Anyways, F-min I mean this time. F-min I mean it this time. Okay. Ooh. It's like noise again in the background. It's like some soft, like, more like tape noise sound. This is a fun little wobbly effect. Now the kick is just kind of like wobbling the whole screen. You probably think that... Oh, that's kind of fun too. The vocals are kind of like panned around. Again, not like taking center stage. That's the title, I get it. It looks like this is like tiled. Like, yeah, it looks like they've just layered this video a lot of different times and it kind of like wobbles the videos around. It's cool. It gives it like a liquid sort of look, you know? Like, it looks like it's like a pool of water that when the bass or the kick hits or whatever the fuck, it like wobbles. These feel more like, I don't know why I got right. Little experiments with visual effects more so than like actual like songs. Really know because I can see the viewfinder. Because again, it's just a loop beat. I like this. Yeah, I like the sounds that are in it and the way they're organized together, but there's no progression again, so they're just kind of layered the same throughout. The only real like dynamic thing that changes is the vocals kind of like coming in and out of frame and like rotating around, panning. But it's a calm beat. Like, it's not super like provocative of anything emotionally, but it's just some soft little sounds. Just a little, like, it sounds almost like really like electronic-y, like strings in the background. Oh no, thanks though. No, now it sounds like a fucking woodwind to me. I don't know things, okay? There's like a sound in the background and I like it. Yeah, like, woo. No, that was, woo. I don't find it. No. Experience still. Already said it. I like the hit effect. It's fun. It goes. It's my bad. Oh, camera's pointed at us now. You should have put the camera lens in the center so the camera would wobble. That would have been a cooler effect. You should fucking hire me. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Wait, did they do it? Oh, they listened! I think. It's very distorted. I can't see what's happening, but I think... Come on, just line it up! Oh. Oh. There weren't this many white squares before I paused it, I swear. Anyways, fuck Seaman Deeper. Fuck Seaman Deeper. Okay. I'm going with C minor. Interesting word choice. There were... Hold up. Huh. So just... Oh. Okay, I thought the squares were gonna get bigger. They did. Yeah! Again, okay, just when, like, the kick hits. This is, okay, I think I see an arm moving. I was gonna say this one kind of changes from the others, and before we had like a bit of a human protagonist in shot, but now it just looks more like an abstract painting of like a duck. Although I do think I see some movement in the back that looks like a person, but there's so many effects going on visually that I can't tell. I see a duck though. It's kind of like a Rorschach test, you know? So I feel like you could maybe see like a spaceship. It's made out of different shapes. that are expanding at different rates. Like the base went out and the top two leftmost shapes, they stopped expanding. They were a lot smaller and it looked like a very thin like duck. But now that the base is back in, those are, see? Base went out and then it boom and it went big. Okay, I see that. What are the other ones? Oh, there are so many colors. I feel like my brain can't process all of it. But it's almost like overstimulating enough. And like kind of does a stack loop, like overstack. Stack overflows. I don't know shit about programming, but it does like a stack overflow in my brain where like instead of being overstimulating, it just kind of shuts it off and I got nothing to really think about. I like the little circle patterns in the duck. They kind of contrast the squares. Visual comment. The circles contrast the squares. That's all I got. Alright, 34. We already had a 34, I think. 34 Eamon Ambfrest style. I think we got a bit of a phone here. It looks like a phone, right? Ah, I think it was. Alright, we got a mic. Got a camera. What kind of lens is that? It's got a very small. That's the shot. What they're, you can see what they're recording. You see, well, what? Now we're gonna see something. We're gonna see something in the background. You see, in the background angle, it's like we're seeing the actual like live view of what's being recorded with that camera lens, which means it's definitely like some kind of trippy ass macro lens, because this looks more like a fucking magnifying lens. That's not what I meant. I meant microscope. It looks more like a fucking microscope than anything. It's like they're just filming like the table, but the amount of detail from that, it looks like terrain. It looks like terrain. So now that I've figured it out, though, that's kind of just the whole bit. I guess there's a beat going on. What do we have? Oh, and the colors are flashing. Okay, the drums are making the colors change. It goes from like green to like magenta, a reddish hue. Yeah. Oh, and that's like flashing white there. Anyway, the drums are doing something with the color. I don't like those vacuuming sounds in the background. I tried to make that noise. I'm trying to inhale and exhale a sound at the same time, and my lungs are confused. Alright, we got Eamon fixed Dololol Dulair. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh! This is the most beaty of the beats. This is the beat that most sounds like a beat to me. It's like a... sounds like someone's putting like an index card in a fan intermittently, though that noise. Maybe not an index card, maybe like something slightly more metallic. I don't know, like maybe like tinfoil? You put tinfoil in a fan at not an even beat, I think you would get that sound. But I haven't done those experiments with them. Ooh. There's some fun keys in the background too. There's like tile in the background of the... It's confusing. There's like background of the audio and the video, but there's like tile in the background of the video. Down like Mario's in town. Party goes around. Guess what the shop some like static 2D shapes, which kind of, I don't know if it goes with like the rest of the video or not. It's kind of, it gives like an interesting contrast to this main level of like them using it. Oh, they're recording the I think they're recording the vocals right now. All the mumbling in the background. I think they're recording the vocals and the video at the same time. Which I guess saves time if you have no interest in creating a quality product of any sort, I guess. I guess if you don't care about your video or your audio being good, you could just record both at the same time. That's a tip. If your audience is 12-year-olds, I was gonna say 4-year-olds. 12-year-olds are probably smart enough to. If your audience was like really lazy cats that didn't feel like enough, that's a trick. Is record your video and audio at the same time. And that would probably do you better. Maybe some. Now this time the keys are, I think, changing the lights. They just abruptly end. It is interesting though, usually with a song, there'll be like that last 15-20 minutes where if I wasn't recording myself, I'd be like, alright, let's get out of this song. But like, there's no time for me to be like, oh, this song's winding down, I'm gonna mentally log out. It's just like, oh, boom, hard cut, no more song. Fuck semen. That's... Are they doing that on purpose? That's a shitty cheap bit. Whatever. Ooh. That shimmery sound with the delay on it. It's almost taking the place of a drum hit, but it is changing notes. It's kind of in between like a lazy melody and just like a drum piece. Now it's being played more like a regular note transfer. But it's really just like fucking quarter notes. I don't know notes, but like it's just a steady note on beat. Now it's not. I swear to fucking God, I try to describe it accurately, and like what I'm describing would fit if it was still doing that. But the second I like say something, it's like, oh, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Now you look like a dumb bitch. Visuals are all right. It's all blurry. You look kind of like a ghost or like a specter. Some of the like lights that flash on beat with the drums are too quick to really get an effect on it. Who is it? I can't tell if it's just flashing in brightness or if there's also like. Oh yeah, no, look, the bass makes it blurrier. See, because it was like less blurry for a second. Watch this. Whenever this fucking bass comes out, it's gonna be because you can actually see the details of their mic, whereas before. See, that's, you know what, see, it gets blurrier when the bass hits. That's funsies. I like that. This noise is too ketchup and mustardy though, the visual noise in the back. Too McDonald's looking. I don't like that part. It doesn't go with the green and purple. Again, just cuts out. Okay, we got comp 1 for Eamon Freer. Cool. Cool. Ooh, there's some fun keys in the background there. Some fun. I meant some little fun. I like the little like fluttery delays that they use on those like steady beat notes. Kind of some like improvisational pieces, kind of, which works better than before. Earlier on, they just had like the simple like beat loop. At least now there's some like some progression with the melody or whatever the fuck. It keeps it less stagnant, you know. It doesn't get as stale when it's not just the same few loops over and over again, the same notes on repeat. Kind of the same bit as before though. Like we can see what you're recording. We're also recording the vocals. I kind of like the outline, the way the foreground is done here a little better. It's like this fun, like cartoony look, which kind of makes it better. I mean, I'll say it's the same effects, so that part's a little stale, like song to song, but it's progressed a little. Like the visual effects are a little more refined. The beat isn't as boring over time, so like they're making some progress. There's a couple there and like there, it's like two creepy eyes in the background. I don't know what that. Oh, there's one up here too. I don't know what that is.
Got to point at some shit. Now what we got? That's just blackness then. This fucking trace. I gotta set this part of the.
Honestly, throughout the project, there's been like some pretty cozy bass lines on everything, not too in your face, just something to like fill out the bottom half of your ear. You can live with it. Are you checking your phone in the middle of the video? How fucking lazy. Oh, that was it. There's not really an overall theme to the playlist. It's kind of just some different like artsy attempts to like code audio to visual, and like there's some neat things going on, but it's not really a cohesive project. It's just kind of like a few amateur, like, look what I can do things. I don't know. Beats were kind of repetitive. I wouldn't like recommend it to a friend. That's for fucking sure. But like, I'm not mad that I've watched it. It's just kind of, it is what it is. And that's what it was. And now this is where we're at. So, I don't know. Love ya.